So just another thing in Squid Games, I was just dancing with my friend Knox. Because my war is just too much, but they fail, and we mainly go into the games. And the front man comes out, but again, my aura is just too much, and this man rage quits because I'm more aura than him. Then he immediately leaves. And then I go try to chase after him, but he blocks off the elevator for me. And yeah, that's just not very Sigma. It's just such a coward. I just relax here because I know I can't go on. And yeah, I just keep relaxing. I'm confused because it won't even let me leave. I think he trapped me here. And I even get to see the other players go out into red light, green light without me. So I just relax, I guess, knowing I won't compete in the games. And then I just get kind of mad, because I can't win. But then I immediately get teleported into red light, green light, and it's already green light. And so I start going, but then since I'm red light by bad habit, and I ask for someone to help me, and luckily this bacon here comes over. He gets shot, but he's still alive. And he immediately helps me, and then we get to the end, and he's gonna die. And I go up to check it out, and it seems it was my friend, not Wecker. I'm very sad because that was my best friend, and now my best friend is dead. It seems I'll have to make more allies, but I'll win this game for him, I promise that. Anyways, we immediately get back, we get hit, and I try to get this bald guy who hit me, but I just can't. And I tell him I'll kill you in the dark world, I'll get my revenge. And he just walks away. I try to push him, but I just can't, it's just too fast. He dodged me. I take my beautiful time, and I'm so Sigma. And yeah. Then we get into Dalgona, and I also just want to get this over with. So yeah, I mainly get circle because it's so easy, and I mainly get done with no cracks as the easiest shape of mine. Then the Baconaire sees into the future, knows they try to shoot me, and saves me because they just hate me so much and they do not want me to win. And then I see Kratos, and I'm very confused as why is the God of War in Squid Games? I ask him, and he's like, yo, he needs just a chill guy. Anyways, after that, we get back to the lobby. I go look for my friends to see if anyone's alive, and no. And the first still tries to shoot me. It barely affects me because I'm bulletproof. I see the Baldy, so I take that advantage and push him because he tried to cripple me in like green light and not outside. And then he pushes me like that begins. I go looking for him, I just cannot find him. I look at the back of him and I actually make some enemies there. They start fighting, but since they're 2v1, I cannot beat them. So this Cherry and these two battles and Cherry and they're actually beating me up really good. I just don't give up. And eventually I try to eat food, but I get smacked. This is where I know I gotta retreat because I'm really hurt. So then I just start running into the beds like my life depends on it. But this is easy because I've avoided attacks before. And then after that, I start eating my food. Then after I get a refill, I immediately go back to fighting because I want this smoke. I'm all about fighting this guy. I start looking for him, but then I see one of my enemies, Luna, that was being up in the bathroom, and they get lucky, so I push them away into the dirt. But yeah, they got saved by the bell. And here's tug of war. This should be pretty easy as I am very strong. But I see my baldy rifle in addition, so I tell him I will get revenge. After that, we just wait for the people to load in, and eventually Kratos loads in. I still do not understand why he's here, but it makes sense that he's got it. That he's got this one. And after the first match is Kratos versus some side characters, and obviously, if it was obvious, they're gonna win. But I tell one to, I'm still gonna get revenge for him for crippling me with like green light. And then he starts yapping about something like Nerf. I honestly don't know if that's like something to insult in like Japanese or something. But yeah, and Kratos absolutely cooks the enemy team as expected. He's a God of War, with respect. Anyways, after that, I tell them to beat that bald guy because that guy is literally the bane of my existence at this rate. And hopefully they do beat him, but it's just a bunch of side characters, so you can only hope. And then I asked this Candy Blossom guy who's also bald if he wants a team, and he said sure. So I've made a new teammate, and it seems that I'll also be with him on the team. And he tells me to walk in. And I say okay. And yeah, then we immediately actually lock in, like he says, because me and Candy Blossom are goated, and we absolutely destroy the random team of NPCs. But they actually kind of put up a fight. But yeah, they did not last long as we beat them instantly. And then we load in, and I tell them when it's next lights out, I'll murder 122. Little did I know I'm not gonna make it to next lights out. But here's Glass Bridge. And then as soon as we get in, I just wait for other people to go. I do not want to go first, but I know I still will have to go sometime. So I get ready to go, and someone died. And I go, and I make one jump, and it was easy. I could do it easily. And then Candy Blossom makes a jump, because we're both just goated. And yeah. And after that, the next jump is made by Candy Blossom again, and I make a jump, and I make two jumps, and I avoid it. And it seems that me, the my one Candy Blossom successfully made it past the final game, and we all vote. And I try to vote X until it's Candy Blossom, but it seemed that there's more disasters in here than there is X's. And I get pushed by Baldi and some random who thinks he's the main character. Anyways, I push them both back, and they both dodge. And then Mingle starts, and I hope to God that I can get with someone. I get with this wing guy, and then after that, I tell him to kill the Baldi. I'm like, yes, kill him. And the Baldi gets killed, but then somehow he comes back from the dead, and then he starts choking me, but I immediately escape because his grip is weak, and then the Baldi immediately gets killed, and I emo on his foot. And I realized to stop because there was too many. But hey, at least my rival died. My op was dead, but so am I.